For WTSA News and for Brattleboro Community Television on this Friday, April 21st, my name is Ian Kelly, and these are the stories we're following at this hour. Progress continues in an upgrade to Route 30 between Brattleboro and Newfane. Roadway milling will progress to the north for the remainder of this week and next week. Milling operations will proceed into Newfane next week. Shoulder berm removal will continue in areas that have already been milled. One-way alternating traffic will be in effect next week throughout the length of the project in 4 separate locations. A temporary traffic barrier is in place in Dummerston in the vicinity of ledge operations. A lane shift is in effect with a speed reduction to 40 miles per hour in place. Fines are doubled for speeding within the construction zone. Governor Scott says the state's biggest challenge continues to be our demographics and our shrinking workforce. According to the governor, if we don't grow our workforce, we won't have the resources we need to make critical investments in the future or even support the programs we already have, and definitely not be able to pay for all of the new programs that the legislature has in mind. If we don't do this right, according to the governor, we won't have enough auto technicians, plumbers, electricians, or child care providers. We won't have contractors to build the housing we desperately need, or have enough people to meet our climate goals doing needed work like weatherization, solar and heat pump installations. The comments were made by the governor on Thursday at a job fair in Essex Junction. Average gasoline prices in Vermont are now $3.54 per gallon. Gas Buddy says this is an increase of 7 cents per gallon from last week and 15 cents a gallon from a month ago, but 55 cents lower than a year ago. Beginning July 1st, Vermont's legal age to marry will be 18 without any exceptions. Governor Scott signed the bill into law yesterday. Currently, teens ages 16 and 17 can be married with a parent's permission. A coalition of groups had sought the change, which had been co-sponsored by House Democrats Sarah Coffey of Guilford and Molly Burke of Brattleboro. 2 new COVID-19 deaths were reported in New Hampshire last week. The State Department of Health and Human Services says there were 366 new positive COVID tests reported within the week. 9 patients were hospitalized for treatment of the virus. WTSA Sports, Jarren Duran drove in 3 runs to lead the Red Sox past the Twins yesterday, 11-5. Boston is in Milwaukee tonight. Nick Pivetta on the mound for Boston. First pitch against the Brewers is at 8:10. Anthony Rizzo had 3 hits, helping the Yankees pass the Angels Thursday, 9-3. The Yankees host Toronto tonight. Domingo Germán on the mound for New York. First pitch is at 7:05. The Celtics are in Atlanta tonight, Game 3 of their playoff series. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. The Celtics lead that series 2-0. The Bruins back at it in Florida tonight. Puck drops at 7:30. That series tied at a game apiece. And locally, tomorrow, you can hear Brattleboro take on Burton Burton in girls softball on your home for Colonel Sports, 99.5 The Beast, FM, AM 1450, 99.5thebeast.com, beginning again tomorrow at 10:45 for the Colonel's pregame show. For WTSA News and for Brattleboro Community Television here on your Friday, April 21st, have a safe and tremendous weekend, everybody. My name is Ian Kelly.